You have to share. You have to share. Oh, what's up, you guys? Epic here again. I got an email from Dylan right now, and a buddy was Jester asked me about how does one battle depression and suicidal thoughts without using antidepressants. Okay, now this is kind of a serious thing. Um, Not too serious. I mean, usually most people who consider depression, like I used to, you know, don't really follow through with it. Most people are truly too scared to follow through. But I guess whenever it comes to suicidal thoughts, whatever, what it really takes is just finding self-worth. The reason why most people consider suicide is because they feel like they've lost that feeling of self-worth. Problems just go so bad that they just don't feel like they have a purpose anymore. It's all in the mind, really. You will see anything you want in life how you see it. We are born and raised to believe what we are told to believe, and then once we become more aware of a choice, we grow up and we believe whatever we want to believe, whatever makes the most sense to us. Now, suicide obviously is kind of dumb. I mean, the idea of ending your life because you feel as if your life is so bad, you think your life is so bad, when there are people who have it worse than you and are still able to stay positive. Now you might ask yourself, what do I have that they don't, or what do they have that I don't, or any other questions that are kind of like in that that deep thinking area. It's not so much a deep thought process. It's all common sense. All right. If you don't want to live, that doesn't mean just die. Get out there and do something with your life. Whenever shit in your life goes so bad that you don't know what to do, start over. Start from point A again. Start from block one. Everybody's usually good at something. Usually. I haven't met anybody who wasn't really necessarily bad at anything. But not everybody feels like that what they do is their max potential. And that's the struggle. You are in control of your own thoughts. You can see things in a positive way if you choose to see things in a positive way. Now, you can choose to go by vibes and understand people more, to where you can read whether it's negative or positive or not, or you can see it how you want to see it. And somebody calls you a dick, somebody calls you an asshole, somebody says you're pathetic, somebody says no one likes you, and you can see that as a positive thing and turn it into something humorous. It's like somebody says, oh, Epic, nobody likes you. You're just some guy who does throws his body around, does flips. That's not very cool these days. For me, I'm just like, you see that how you want to see it. I know it's fun for me. I can't expect you to understand why it's fun for me, why I do what I do, but I do it because it's fun. It's who I am. It's my passion, and that's me. I don't hate on you for your passion and stuff. And that's the worst thing you can do, is fire back with negativity. Somebody says, nobody likes you, what you do is horrible and stuff like that. You don't want to fire back and say, no, what you do is horrible, or, what you do isn't even better, That doesn't solve anything. You're not compromising when you come back at that. So, Jester, my friend, I definitely don't recommend antidepressants because you're stronger than that. Everybody's stronger than that. It's all in the mind. I don't know the dead-on situation that you're going through, but I want you to know that if you stick to common sense and true logic and follow through with that. Now, this is more a battle of will. Alright? The best way to get the strongest will is to correct yourself when you're in those certain problems, those certain emotions. Whenever you're thinking about suicide, correct yourself and say, no, stay positive. I'm better than that. Find a way to express yourself. That is probably the biggest key to solving any sorrow, sadness, or anything like that, is staying busy. When you stay busy, when you figure out a way to express yourself through art, through whatever is your passion, put a puzzle together. Don't look for a temporary escape, alright? Don't look for a temporary escape, because when you're done with it, you go right back to how you felt before, right back to questioning, right back to the thought. It's like when you break up with your girlfriend, you can't stop thinking about it. You try to look for temporary escapes. Drinking, that usually helps a lot of people, but it's only temporary, because when you're done, it's right back to point A, right back to the drawing board. So do something productive. Alright, something productive is going to help. If you make a pillow, that's simple and it's productive and it's fun, actually. Go find some pants or some old t-shirts, cut them in squares, make a big quilt. Something creative always usually helps, but there's also things that you can do productive, as in job, get more hours at your work. Go out there and learn something new if you want to. You're on the internet, use it. Learn a new cooking recipe. So That's what I recommend to you when you and anybody who else is considering depression, stuff like that. I think the biggest cure. I know they say time heals all sorrows, but within that time, you're doing something. All right, and usually the biggest thing that helps you stay positive is doing something productive. That helps me with like a lot of things, you know, or help other people. You get out there and make a difference in somebody else's life. That kind of gives you a good feeling of self worth whenever you get out there and do something for somebody other than yourself. Hopefully this video helped. I don't want to run over too long, but yeah, stay positive, you guys.